So we're going to be doing a review of the Pony Express today. Um, as we have and we don't have sharing turned on right now. Michael's just on his way in from work still, and everybody's running around. But we got the courses through the Move Up Club channel. If you guys can pull that up, I can't screen share with you guys right now. Um,
Oh, do I have
but
to do something on my end, Jackson?
it says. The host isn't allowing sharing for this meeting. So there might be a
No.
setting that you can hit that'll allow sharing. Um, if not, I assume everybody can hop on Slack and follow along as we go through this. Sharing might be a little more collaborative, um, but also we can make it work. Um, jumping
Few
between the,
seconds. I'm almost home.
yeah. Um, Jumping between the courses, the wet and dry look very similar, just a couple different roads. If I was going to suspect, I haven't done research because we just got these courses a couple minutes ago, so we're doing all of our research together. It just takes out some of the B roads, is the wet course. Um, and it looks to be still gravel though. So if it does rain, it looks like we'll be on gravel, but just no B roads. So it's the best of both worlds. It's not Unbound in the rain, everybody walking, or gravel worlds this year. And it's not open range that we all got to enjoy earlier this year, where it's turned into a road race. This will be a gravel wet race. But looking at the forecast, doesn't look like there's rain. I don't know if you guys have seen any rain, but I see 74 degrees, 5 mile an hour, southwest winds. Um, so very low winds, perfect weather for the day. 5 mile an hour doesn't get much better than that. Um,
Oh,
yeah,
dude, and everybody's heat acclimated. It's gonna be crazy. I
it's gonna be
can't
a
believe
cold
it.
one.
Yeah, what's the temp at the start? Like, I'm gonna need like leg warmers or something.
Yeah, I think it's supposed to be like 58 or something at the start.
Oh,
Yeah. Be bold, start cold.
Have they
Uh,
talked about SAG support or anything? Like where the SAGs are? Or like I've seen no write-up for this whatsoever. Like I can't find anything on the Facebook page.
There was an email sent out that had the information. Oh, there it is right there.
yes, as Greg's noting, there's an email they sent out. I can send this Word document in the Slack channel. It was in the bottom of the email as an attachment to Bike Reg. It took me too
Oh,
long to figure that out.
oh, dude, I definitely missed that as well.
yeah, I
Yeah,
didn't
I
even know.
responded to them and saying there's nothing attached. Um,
Yeah, I went around in a couple circles before I found it.
yeah. So they're supposed to be indicating on where, but it looks like um, there's neutral drop bags that you can have and go pick up, and then also support is allowed. Support crews are allowed at 4 locations, which is the checkpoints. So you are allowed full support at the checkpoints.
Oh, sweet.
It doesn't look like the course we have has the checkpoints on it, so I don't actually know where they are.
Oh, the
Uh,
email, the write-up doesn't say like where the checkpoints are listed.
it's
I
kind
thought
of
it said like
confusing.
62 miles was the drop bag.
Pardon me?
I thought it indicated in that notes that you've got pulled up there that the drop bag is at the 62 mile sag.
I think there's checkpoint one is mile 40, checkpoint two is mile 72.
Oh, 72. Okay.
So there's only two checkpoints.
I only see 2 checkpoints, but then it says there's only 4 locations out in course that support's allowed to be at.
Yeah,
So
I think
I
it's like
guess,
mile 98. There's a water stop.
and it might
I don't
be
know what that means.
checkpoint. one for the 120, checkpoint two for the 120, and then for the 65, the checkpoints for them. So it might be adding those four numbers together. That'd make more sense.
This is confusing.
It's a little confusing. I was hoping the course would come out with the checkpoint locations and it would clear it up a little bit. That's what I was looking for. Um, but right now I'd assume checkpoint for the 120. Is everybody doing the 120?
Yeah.
Okay. Greg, you're doing the 120 correct as well?
Yeah.
Perfect. Yeah, so it's mile 40 and mile 72 are going to be the two checkpoints. Mile 40 is going to be busy because mile 42 is where it splits from the 60 and the 120. We all start together, so it's going to be a huge field when we start. There's a large mass of registrants. I closed it. In the 60 and not a ton in the 120. So it's going to be hectic until we get to that mile 42, which means mile 40 checkpoint is going to be very busy. So just talk to your support person, make sure you have a point that they can go to or an obvious item that they can hold up or something, a bright shirt to see them at that mile 40 checkpoint. And then mile 72 should be pretty empty because there is, I think, only 100 people doing the 120 or less.
If you guys want to have like special support, my wife will be there. So we could just have one truck that everybody can look for.
That'd be a good option. I think my family's coming out as well, so I'll get support through them. But if people don't have somebody coming out, reach out to Jason. Jason Abbott.
Jason, I may take you up on that because I won't have anybody there.
Yeah, definitely. She'll just go straight there. If that's the first place she can meet me, then she'll probably just go straight there. So, and if you want us just a straight hand up, like we could talk on Friday, but just let her know exactly how you want your bottles. If you want a hand up so you don't have to stop moving, she
Okay.
can do that.
Okay.
So,
No, I
and
won't.
then
I
yeah,
think, I mean, 120 miles, yeah, I mean, we can talk later, but I mean, if she's cool doing that, I'll have two bottles and then I'll switch out hydration pack too.
yeah, and then I would suggest like do it like normal, like we do for mountain bike races. To just toss your bottles, and then she can pick them up before you get to her. Toss the bottles, and then she can hand and you can put in. So you minimal stop.
Yeah, and
You
I'll just do one. Well, I mean, yeah, we'll talk later. I just plan to stop once at 72, swap everything out.
Oh, so you're not gonna stop. You have to stop at the 40 though, right? Isn't that
You
what
have
they
to
say?
you have to go through timing strips, I think, on both the 40 and the 72.
You
You don't
have to
have to
get
stop.
your letter punched.
So in the rules, they
So,
changed it. I don't think you have to get your letter punched anymore, but you just have to roll
No.
through the timing minute.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
I do believe you have to get your letter punched. That is the gimmick.
So
You
it
have
is
to be the
optional.
fastest mail carrier in the West. That is the
So
thing.
they highlighted here is it is optional to have your
Well,
rider letter punched now. I totally agree, Tyler or Trevor. Sorry, you've done this a bunch, but they changed the rules this year, I believe.
well. I think if you don't get your letter punched, I don't think you really did the race. So just keep that in mind.
Right? Opinions are one thing, rules are another.
I suppose.
Um, I pulled up quickly. This is the distance between the checkpoints, 40, 32, and 48. So stopping at 72, the checkpoint two, is a big one to get 48 to the end. I'm probably gonna have something at all of them um, for it.
I'm a pack mule.
You're just gonna look to checkpoint two and just push between them.
Yep. Especially with the mild temps.
Yeah, you won't be drinking as much as you think.
I'll do, yeah, I mean, uh, I'll do, the two bottles with super concentrated mix and a hydration pack, and I'll just have that for both checkpoints or for the one checkpoint and just swap everything out.
Yeah, just
Hey,
two
Michael.
bottles to here.
Yeah.
Michael, do you run Garmin?
Yeah, I do.
Do you give your wife the tracker?
Uh,
Your life.
we haven't like, I would need some guidance on how to do it. I have live tracking and I don't know if she ever gets anything.
Okay. Well, we can talk about that Friday then, because that makes it
She said she didn't get anything.
okay. It makes it so much easier because then she knows when you're coming in and she could be all prepped
Okay.
and ready to go.
Okay, no, that'd be helpful. I typically I do it old school style and in text.
Oh, this
But no,
allows you to not do anything. You could just focus on racing.
no, I would be stoked on that.
Okay. Yeah, we could show you how to do that.
Okay, awesome.
Get the weather to jump ahead and keep jumping through this. It's going to start 50 degrees at 7 a.m. It's 47. It's going to get a little bit warmer than that, but that's cold. Arm warmers, leg warmers, if you have them, something that you can take off halfway through, I'd recommend. Um, but find your comfortability on what the weather is, and if you like it cold, wear a little bit less. If you like it hot, wear a little bit more. Because we're gonna be looking at a high of 71 in the day. It's not gonna get scorching hot. So even if you are wearing a long sleeve or something you can't take off, um, you should be able to survive in the 71, given 71's not cold by any means. As cold it is compared to what we've been used to. Um, and then going through the course, do you know if there's going to be a KOM competition this year again, Trevor?
Yep.
Yep.
I don't know where. They said it was like a 20% hill, so
Perfect. I
yeah.
couldn't find any information about it. I sent him a message on Facebook and didn't hear back.
Yeah.
Um, so I don't know. It's
The
probably gonna be one of these pitches, one of these two.
I think it's usually probably around mile 10. It's usually pretty early. Um, I've been told that it's worth 15 extra points in the series, so
It's
No
a big deal.
way, dude.
it's worth as many points as you need to get somebody else to go for it because I'm totally going to try for it. So, you know. Shit, last year Micah Gordon beat me by like 6 inches, and I hate that. So, yeah, it's not
He's
good.
gonna go then again because he'll know about it. Micah Gordon's racing the short distance one.
Of course he is. Yeah.
So he'll be racing us for the first 42 miles. But it looks like it's a pretty big pitch up for the first bit. I don't have a ride with GPS course, and the elevation's kind of crappy on Garmin. Um,
Whoa, whoa,
but
shots fired.
yeah, I know people who work there who are complaining about it, and they don't do anything about it. Uh, but yeah, the first 4 miles looks like it's right uphill. So it's going to be a hard first 4 miles, hold in, and there's no relenting. And then it looks like this pitch up from mile 10 to mile 14. It can't be a 4 mile climb, but yeah, that's 4 miles at 1%. The actual climb pro is less than a mile long, but 100 feet of elevation gain. So it's going to be hard. Um, Two back-to-back climbs, and that looks like a third one as well, all within the first 25, 30 miles. So it's like right away, and then mile 10, again, you're gonna hit with it again. And then again, there's looks like another big pinch up. Yeah, another just under a mile, 100 feet of climbing. Garmin gives it 3%. It's always hard in that in Kansas. It's just so short that it doesn't actually rate that high in the terms of percentages. But yeah, so mile 22, 23, it's going to be another kick up. And then it looks like it flattens out a little bit. Big descent and just kind of rolling Kansas. So if you can survive with a group, you can be a little bit further up. It looks like that first 28 miles work as hard as you can, and then try to settle in with a group because it's going to be hard before then. Especially if you can talk to people around you, try to find people in the 120. So you're not stuck on your own with people in the 60 and then they turn off in whichever direction they're probably going to head north through here. And then you get stuck on your own because they just were a great group to work with and turned because they do different distances. So yeah, look at the bibs, look at whatever you can, ask the people in your group what distance they're doing and try to figure that stuff out. At the front of the race, I think there's going to be a lot of those shorter distance guys working to put hurt on because mile 42 is where we turn off. They only have 20 more miles. The race is almost done. So they're going to want to do all the splits and all the everything they can before then. And I think the people on the 120 miles are strong enough that they're going to go with them. So they're not going to let Micah and Will and Kaylin Gruber go. Yeah, and then it looks like this rolling for this back section with a good pinch up at 77 again. But it doesn't look too crazy. If Garmin's right, Garmin's usually short, but 3,000 feet of climbing in 120 miles is very flat. It's probably closer to 4,500 feet, but that looks very flat still. Even if you double it, that's 6,000 feet of climbing in 120 miles, which Garmin's not usually half of what they do. So it doesn't look overly hilly once you get through that mile 28, mile 25 maybe sections.
Does anybody know the road conditions?
No.
How do you mean?
Like how rough Kansas is it?
I was going to ask Michael what tires he was running. Michael Allison, sorry.
Pathfinders, the new ones, 45s.
Same ones from Rockridge?
0%. Those were some oldies.
Oh, okay. Well, because there's I think it's right before the highway, right before Highway 9. There's that's where I got my catastrophic flat 2 years ago. So
Oh dear. No, I thought this was champagne gravel, dude.
I wouldn't say that. It can be. It's not all that way.
Oh dear.
So, but you should run whatever you ran for Rockridge. That worked out pretty well for me. So
Very well
No,
for you,
I'm
Trevor.
I'm gonna put my entire bottle of silica sealant in there.
ugh.
Just solid core tires,
Yeah.
solid sealing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
was
my
running
bike is
these like super supple Tufo Thunderos or whatever, and they were no match. So
Yeah.
you being serious about that KOM?
that'll go
So
for it. Yeah, you get a picture on the podium. I mean, why wouldn't you go for it? Why
there
It's
not?
not
is
it's not 15 points in the series.
No,
no.
it is not. No.
I was like, that is crazy, dude. Like that literally would be like, I mean, a finishing sprint. Like that would actually be really exciting.
Right. Yeah, I was trying to talk Bobby into making it worth some amount of points or whatever, just to, make it interesting, I guess, but he said no. So,
Yeah.
but I have found that most of comedy is delivery, and when you say it really flat, people can't tell if you're joking. So,
I totally believed it. I've been sitting. I was gonna maybe have an extra bowl of pasta to, do that 4-day carb load.
yeah. Oh well.
Competition though, that's real, and there is prizes and merch that you get from winning it. That they will probably tell us on the start line where it is and what that looks like, but not before we get to the start line.
No.
So, yeah, just know there is a competition. It's going to be tough, so people are going to attack, and that's probably going to be the second climb. If people go incredibly hard and it's like this is a little too much, it's because of the competition. So make sure to be prepared for that and follow them through there, especially Trevor because he's a climber boy.
That's what I've been told.
He, you won the KOM competition when I was here 2 years ago.
2 years ago, yeah, and then
So,
promptly flatted. So, you know, what could have been?
yeah. And now you're the face of Pony Express.
That's true. They love me there.
Yeah. When you pull it up, is it this?
No,
No, that's the Facebook page.
so it's all me and Roger. Yeah,
Yeah. There you go. Uh, and I'm found in the
yeah, yeah. Jesus.
back.
Oh,
Dude, that
how?
is champagne gravel.
There you go.
Yeah.
No, it'll be mostly pretty good, and then there'll be a couple shitty miles here and there. I don't know where they're at, but there will be. So
This road is one of them. It's kind of this double track. You see it all grown over in the middle. These are rough roads. It's almost Flint Hills-esque for the rough roads where they're pretty rocky. Um, but the not rough roads are a lot better and they're better gravel. The Flint Hills kind of just sucks everywhere. And then the B roads are extra bad. Um, these are good gravel roads, at least when I did Pony Express, with just the B roads being pretty crappy. Um, what other notes do we got?
I watched the Supper Sooner deal with Mark on it. He said that climb is pretty rutted and loose. So if you're going for it, Trevor, just be aware.
it usually is. It's usually shitty. He tries to find like the worst one. Last year it was like, I mean, it was very dry, but it was like it had like rocks jutting out of it. Classic Flint Hills.
I don't think it's officially in the Flint Hills, is it? Marysville?
Marysville is the gateway to the Flint Hills.
Okay. Uh,
So,
I'm incorrect. Um, yeah. What else? Yeah, there is the neutral oasis. If you do end up at mile 98 is a long ways into a bike ride. It is, in my opinion, underestimated by a lot of cyclists. Oh yeah, I can ride 100 miles. I do 100 miles all the time. It's not a big deal. It's a long ways into a race. If you are out of water, low on water, take a break, fill up water, go to the bathroom. It's still 20 miles left. It's still over an hour to get to the finish line. Um, yeah.
What's your strategy, Trevor?
me,
Yeah.
put a
Yeah, you
bullseye
got
on the back of Jackson and yeah, you should see all the texts he's been sending me. It's like, I'm coming for you. Hope you're
Yeah.
overtrained.
Yeah.
I print them out and I put them on my bulletin board. So, uh, yeah, Anderson's smart. He doesn't say shit to me, so I kind of forgot about him. So,
Well, he's 2 points back, but he'll
yeah, he is.
leapfrog you as well.
Yeah, he might. This is the race last year. Anderson left me for dead. I rubbed tires with the guy and went down, and Anderson just zipped right by me. So, as far as I'm concerned, it's personal. So,
He left you for dead. Now he's dead to you.
yep, exactly. I'm
Okay.
currently looking for like a big strong man to Tanya Harding his ass. So we'll see.
Uh, yeah. Find Eli Collinson. He could
Yeah,
help.
well, we've been talking, so we'll see. I was gonna say, Tyler, what are you doing on Friday? If you see Anderson, you available? Can you be bribed? Nope. Okay, never mind.
Money, and we can talk, but yeah.
20 bucks is 20 bucks.
$20 is $20.
bring your briefcase, Trevor.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, if you take him out, it's beneficial for me too. He's 1 point behind me, 2 points
Yeah.
behind Trevor. Trevor's 1 point in front of me. So we're
Yeah.
we're in a
It's a
stiff competition for fifth. The
yeah,
maybe last spot on the extended podium, maybe, if they do
maybe.
that.
Yeah. The 120 looks pretty tough.
Yes.
Way tougher than it usually is. There was a guy, oh my God, what was his name? Cole something from Manhattan. And then
Also,
yeah, and then Kevin White, I think his name was.
Kevin
And
White,
Kevin's
yes.
well, let me tell you, Kevin is very good. And you know who told me? Cole Strahd told me the entire time last year at Pony Express, he would not shut up about Kevin. He was like, "Yeah, Kevin, he had an accident, so he's been really coming back, but he's super good. He blah 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 blah." I'm like, "Shut up about Kevin, dude. Quit." I like, why are we here? You know, if Kevin's so fucking good, why are we racing? You know, drove me nuts.
Yeah. This Kevin was off the front solo.
Yes, so he got
Yeah.
into his aero bars and just rode away from us. So
Yeah. Well, let me tell you about him. He's re
yeah, he's really good. Yeah, there's no way we're gonna catch him. He's just so good. I was like, shh, like shut up.
he's not registered this year so far, so
Yep,
I don't think he's coming. I don't think this would be his style of race, the Grand Prix stuff.
yep,
He likes more open solo dolo time trial, just
mm,
riding away from the field. And this is a little more tactical
yeah,
because the field gets so strong.
yep. He finished it in what, under 6 hours last year?
I don't know.
No, that is a fact. They had normally they have little horseshoes or whatever, so if you finish under 7, under 8, whatever. They had to make a new one for under 6. So I think he was 5:59 or something like that. Yep.
Chin smoke to you, Chris.
Oh, dude, 20.1. That's legit.
Yeah.
Yep.
Talk to Cole about him.
Kevin White is really good, Trevor.
I'm aware. Holy shit.
His mind is so strong. He's from Manhattan. He got in an accident a couple years ago, but
Yeah.
he is so strong. You're not catching him.
We're not catching him. Yeah, Jesus.
You dropped Cole
Yeah.
though. That's the good news.
Yeah. Well, so I rubbed wheels with Chris and like I said, I went down and then old Sandy Andy just rode by and gave me one of these, you know. I was like, this fucking guy. So they ended up cutting off a piece of my knee last year, so
Mm.
yeah, it's good stuff. But I finished, got fourth, so
We'll see. Nice job.
yeah.
This
Bart
year,
Hobbs
hopefully,
got sixth though. God damn.
yeah, and he wasn't far behind you. He's 6 minutes behind you.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, I think we're gonna be low 6 hours or under 6 hours for the win of the race this year. Just even if we're not as strong as Kevin, because Kevin is so strong. Let me tell you about it.
Dude, Kevin, so strong. Be
Just
like
the group
Kevin.
dynamics will speed up. Um, so yeah, I'm planning water and everything accordingly to that pace. Yeah, the guys in the 45, I grabbed a couple. Will Schultz and Micah Gordon are both very strong. They're going to both be lighting up the 120 before we turn. So watch for the removes. And then watch for Trevor's teammate, Eli Collinson. And then the rest is going to be the Grand Prix people that are the strong ones, in my opinion.
Dude, I think Micah is just going to ride off the front, dude,
Yeah, let him
and
go.
we'll just never see him again.
I think
I
that's
don't
the
know.
pro strat, so we
He's
don't have
not
to
as
deal
good
with
as Kevin White. Kevin White is so strong.
Is
it. So
Kevin going to be there?
no,
Oh,
they're just memeing me. Last year, I think Micah and Kevin and Sandy Andy, they all went off the front together, and then Anderson cracked, Micah turned, and then it was just the Kevin show. So
mm.
If Micah
yeah,
goes, I will just let him go if you guys want. We can all just make a pact that we let his attacks go and then
you're
he
gonna
wins
really
the
let
whole
him
thing.
win?
Well, he's not in a race. I have no
Wait,
control.
you're gonna let him win?
Yeah, just less time around him is probably a positive for all of us.
All right. Yeah.
And he's gonna win anyways.
Yeah.
Yeah. The wet course, I don't have an overlay, but if I try to line, see the slight differences. If they do choose the wet course, um, it's going to be very similar, but I don't believe that it's going to be with the current weather situation. I think we're going to be dry, and there's no wind out there. A 2 to 3 mile an hour east wind, so it'll be headwind home. If this picks up, it might be a significant headwind home, but right now it's no headwind home, which this stretch, if it is headwind, is going to suck from, I guess, mile 75 to the finish would all be headwind.
For like, I mean, 5 miles an hour, yeah.
Yeah, it's 2 or 3 miles an hour right now. If the weather changes and it turns to 10 to 15 miles an hour, it's gonna be a long day. But hopefully we're okay. Uh, yeah. If people are gonna stop, people are gonna bring camelbacks or just run bottles, or have people thought about that yet?
Forget the camel back. I'm bringing the camel.
Nice. Hell yeah.
They just pull you around.
I'll have the hydration pack for sure. I'll do yeah, yeah, the 2 bottles and the hydration pack.
Interesting. Um, I think I'm just gonna run a pack from the last checkpoint on just for the last 48 miles.
For sure.
I think we run 2 bottles until then, and then just have my parents there to throw a pack on my back.
Yeah, I've never bothered refilling my hydration pack, but I think I might try to work that out this time.
You could
Just in
probably,
case.
depending how long it'll take you, you could probably do it without filling your hydration pack, just filling bottles.
Well, yeah, I can certainly do that, but it depends on how I'm feeling as to whether I say, oh yeah, no, I think I need I need what's on my back.
Yeah.
Because it'll be by the 72-mile checkpoint, it will be there won't be much left.
Checkpoint at
The,
mile 40 before that, you could fill bottles.
I could. Well, yeah, I could.
Okay.
I mean, I'm not touching if I'm not touching the hydration pack. So
Yeah. Yeah. Is there anything else weird with this race? It's the last one of the wonderful series that we've been a part of. Does anybody know if this series is going to be run next year? And if any of these races are going to be in it again?
I'm pretty sure they're doing it next year, and they might add Opal Wapuu, I think. But you didn't hear that from me.
The way Bobby's been talking, he's been talking about doing it again.
If, yeah. I would like to talk to Kent and Jason about it and see what their opinion with Neil Skinner. Um, but yeah, that's what I got. Is people driving in the morning, driving up the day before? What's the plans?
no telling it.
Yeah, hotel.
Yeah, we're leaving Friday afternoon.
Trevor, how far is it from you? Is
About an
your
hour 15, and I was gonna say I do the dumbest thing possible, which is drive down both days. So,
Why are you driving down the day before?
because I like Mark and I get a shill the doozy, my race that I put on in September. So,
Okay.
which everybody on this call should sign up for. I'll send you my website.
Yeah, what's the website? I'll give you 5 seconds of advertising.
There you go. Here,
How do I
there you
spell
go. Shill.
Jackson, what time do you think you'll get into town, or are you just gonna go straight to that Airbnb, or what's your?
it? Straight to the Airbnb and register in the morning. And I'll be there. I don't know. I haven't decided if I'm gonna ride Friday or not. I need to figure out what my Thursday looks like. I might do an hour spin at home and then head over if that's my only ride of the week. But
Yeah.
I'll send you a text and
Oh,
let you know.
My
what's
plan
the
is
start?
I'm
Go
going
ahead.
my plan is I'm gonna get to the Airbnb probably around 3:30, figure it out, and then I'm gonna go to a packet pickup, and I have a spaghetti ticket. Eat that, and then I think they're having a pre-rider thing like at 6 or 6:30, giving away some swag, and after that I'll go straight back. But
I won't be there till way later than that. I won't get off work till 5. So that like the earliest I'll be there 7:30 or 8. But I think someone was asking start time is 7:30 a.m.
There you go.
If anyone wants another bike race to do in Prague,
Greg.
Prague,
Greg.
Nebraska.
We can't in Nebraska we don't say things the way they're supposed to be.
In
We
Beatrice,
put our own-
Nebraska.
in Beatrice. Papillion. Yeah.
Yeah. There's another race, 200K, 125 miles.
Yep. 3
Or
loops,
you
40
make
miles
the-
each. Yep. It's fun. We have fun. It's hard as shit. So,
That's the advertising you get.
yep. $50. Easy.
But that's
Come
all
hang
I
with
got
me.
for the meeting and for the notes for it. If you guys have questions, reach out. Reach out to me or Michael. Michael will be happy to answer anything as well.
Thanks, y'all.
Thank you guys. Good luck.
Thanks, everyone.
Be safe out there.
See ya.
Yeah.
See you guys.
Yeah,